Hey everyone, on this video today, I want to show you 4 of the laziest ways that I've been able to make tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars online with affiliate marketing.
I'll tell you what, I am just like any other guy or gal out there. I'm looking for the lazy way to riches myself. So much so that I bought a copy of Joe Carbo's book, The Lazy Man's Way to Riches, that he wrote in 1973. To sell this book, he wrote one of the sales letters that is one of my favorite of all time. This is a copy of that ad from the Ottawa Journal from 1979, The Lazy Man's Way to Riches, where he was selling this book right here. Most people are too busy earning a living to make any money. And it goes through here. I used to work hard, the 18-hour days, the 7-day weeks, but I didn't start making big money until I did a lot less. And the copy goes through here basically what you see today on the internet, or what you see and hear today online is no different than what Joe Carbo was selling in 1979. Hey, I'm a dreamer. I'm on the internet every day, all day, making money, looking for ways to make money, talking about ways to make money. I don't have a problem with that. But when you break down things and you say, I'm going to show you 4 of the laziest ways to make money. Now, Smart Money Tactics, in their defense, Alan did actually say, I have a disclaimer. This is not lazy, meaning that you don't have to work. There is work involved. And then he actually dove into one of the ways, or he kicked off the video with one of the ways, and we're going to take a look at that clip right now.
It's super simple. What this person does is they go to search and they look for smoothie diets. They look for different types of weight loss tips, and then they quite simply copy and paste these videos. Let me show you how simple that is. What they will do, for example, let's say they found this video. What they will do is they would click onto this video. They would come up to the top. They would copy this URL. Then from there, what they will do, you can come over to Google and you can search for something called an Instagram downloader.
Now, honestly, I think you can see a problem with that method of making money, or hopefully you can. And I'm going to take a little time and I'm going to dive into all 4 of these lazy ways, because one of these lazy ways is a way that I recently recommended, and I want to dive a little deeper into what that lazy method is. So to really get into this, I went over to ChatGPT, and I've shown this before. I simply just said, please give me the step-by-step strategy in this video. I linked to the video based on the title of the video, 4 Lazy Ways to Make Money Online with Affiliate Marketing, $937 a day. No idea where that number came from, by the way, for beginners. So VoxScript and ChatGPT are going to break this transcript down. And you see here the video for beginners, or the 4 lazy ways to make money online with affiliate marketing. Again, $937 a day for beginners, outlines 4 strategies for making money through affiliate marketing. Instagram, you saw this. And again, is it lazy? I don't think it's so much lazy, the method that he's talking about, as it is a little dishonest. And we'll dive into some of that here with the chat and ChatGPT. The next one up, and I didn't show a clip of this, but I'm just going to give you the list here. It's using LinkedIn, creating a LinkedIn profile and creating content. Number 3 is using Medium, Vocal.media, and Quora. Now, just recently here on the channel, I talked about a piece of software that I'm going to be using, and I'll link that up in the cards to get started with Medium and using AI. Because what he's talking about here is using ChatGPT to create articles focused on your niche. So you go back to the video, and around the 9-minute and 36-second mark of this $937 a day affiliate marketing strategy for beginners, the lazy man's way, he dives into using ChatGPT. Again, I don't have a problem using ChatGPT. Heck, I'm using ChatGPT right now to create content for you. The next one up, or the last, or number 4, the lazy way, and I guarantee you that anybody that's ever tried to do Pinterest and find success would not agree with what he said, that this is a lazy way to do Pinterest. What I have issue with, and what I want to show you here in my chat, because I want to break this down. But before we break it down, I want to talk to ChatGPT for a second to see if the robot can keep me grounded here, maybe in both the moral and or legal implications of what might happen if I was to follow these 4 methods. Before we break down each one of the 4 lazy ways to make money online, Are there any moral or legal issues with any of these methods as presented in the video? And the first one, of course, the clip that you saw, I'm going to break that one down here because it says, yes, there are potential moral and legal issues with some of these methods as presented in the video. Using Instagram, moral and legal issues. Copyright infringement, downloading and reposting videos, as he told you to do. Go and find an Instagram account, then mirror that account, and then a step further, because looking at someone's account and mirroring their success is not the issue. But the copyright infringement issue, downloading and reposting videos from other Instagram accounts without permission, violates copyright laws. This practice is both unethical and illegal. Content ownership, claiming or using someone else's content as your own can mislead followers and erode trust. Platform policies, going not just against the law, not like you're going to get thrown in the slammer or put in jail, but Instagram's terms of service prohibits the unauthorized use of content, repeated violations, and can lead to account suspension or banning. Now, LinkedIn is about creating content with AI, and then using Medium, Vocal.media, and Quora is, again, all about using AI. So, one of the things that you have to do, and I'm sure that he mentioned this in the video, and this is pretty much everyone knows this, affiliate link disclosures, you have to make sure you're always above board. So mention that you are being an affiliate, you're generating the content because you are an affiliate, and you will be compensated for the fact that when someone clicks on your link. Now, platform policy. Some platforms may have specific rules about affiliate marketing and the use of AI-generated content. Violating these rules can result in content removal or account suspension. And I want to dive into that because it's talking about Medium, and I talked about Medium here the last few days and utilizing Medium as a way to do parasite SEO as a strategy to utilize Medium's authority. One of the contents I had on my video the other day, SEO cheat mode, and again, I left that in the cards, also link in the description, was about getting more traffic using a legit parasite SEO strategy and piece of software. Now, I had a comment. Can you use AI-generated content for paywall articles? Medium has this thing where they pay writers to write stories. Medium's stance is they want people to actually write the content and be a writer and contribute and build a following on Medium because they're writing stories from their own personal experience and things that they understand, they know about, and things that they want to share. So I asked the question, do you mean will Medium accept you to their Medium Partner Program, which is what they call it, if you use AI to write your articles or story, as they call them? So as I was doing a little research into that, because the parasite SEO thing that I'm talking about in this video, the SEO cheat code, is just getting your article or your story or your content found on Medium and then letting people read it and understand that you can link out to affiliate offers, or as I say in this, and my stance is to actually link back to your own content, which is your first-person content, which is what Medium wants you to do, kind of like what they want you to do as writing your own stories, sharing your own experiences, but straight up, they do not have a problem with you using AI. So I went back to ChatGPT, and again, I went back and I wanted to continue this conversation with ChatGPT. What are the rules and best practices for using AI content and disclosures for each platform and method 2, being LinkedIn and Medium? Of course, LinkedIn, you need to disclose that you're using AI content to help you write the content. Affiliate disclosures, and then your quality and accuracy, you need to make sure that you are editing and personalizing the content to add value and reflect your voice. Essentially, Medium is the same thing. Indicate that this article was generated with AI. You can add a note at the beginning or the end of the article, and here is an example. This story, that's what they call articles over at Medium, was created with the help of AI writing tools. This is what Medium says that they want you to do. They require a clear disclosure of affiliate links to go along with a disclosure of AI content. The whole point here being to make sure that you are delivering quality content, whether you write it or the AI writes it, or you use the AI to generate an outline and you fill in the blanks, or you hire and you outsource someone to write it, or they use AI to write it. You need to make sure that you are disclosing this. So what I did is I dug a little deeper, and they talked about LinkedIn and Quora here and some general best practices. But then what I wanted to do is I wanted to dive into Medium and look at some do's and don'ts based on their stance. And again, the whole point of this is to talk about the 4 lazy ways that we looked at, or he was looking at in his video, it was Instagram, and then it was using AI to post on LinkedIn, Medium, Quora, and Vocal.net. But you can see here the conversation, and I had this conversation earlier to save us a little time here in the video. Using AI content on Medium, because again, I talk about Medium here and using AI, the tool specifically, to post to Medium and build up, or to utilize it, or to utilize a tactic or strategy called parasite SEO to boost your own authority, because Medium has a crazy authority score and Google loves that, and they're not going to stop loving that anytime soon. And I wanted to understand Medium's policy on AI writing. So understand how to use AI content on Medium, AI-assisted content. Use AI tools like ChatGPT to assist in generating content ideas, creating outlines, or drafting sections of your articles or your stories. Ensure that the AI-generated content is enhanced with personal insights, experience, and thorough editing to align with Medium's focus on human storytelling. Clearly disclose the use of AI in your articles. This should be done within the first 2 paragraphs of your story. Medium has written tons of articles on this, and they want it at the very top. Now, I've seen people say you have to disclose it, put a disclosure banner or a statement at the top. This says, and there's been lots of articles written on Medium, and I'm going to show you one of those in a second that I pulled to have this conversation with ChatGPT. And just this far right now, you may or may not think this is a lazy method, but according to Joe Carbo and the fact that I read his book, I agree that this is a lazy method. The way that I'm doing this, having this chat with ChatGPT, turning on my camera, talking into this microphone, and having this conversation with you about a video that I watched, I do agree that it is lazy. But the idea that you're actually taking someone else's content, that's not lazy. That's just, again, being dishonest. Now, you can be inspired by other people's content. I hope that you're inspired by this content, and I hope that you take these ideas that I share with you and you go forth and you learn and you do and you teach others what it is you're learning and doing. The LDT model, I talk about it here all the time. Actually, I've actually created in my affiliating course, my profitable online business, my method, my 9-step roadmap following my proven strategy of traffic offer people, or what I call my proven top strategy, is that you should generate traffic by picking a topic, understanding the tools, the technology, and the time required to create consistent content, and then move up and start promoting offers and then eventually add people to an email list. But down here, the tools, tech, and time, when we're talking about the tools and the technology I'm referring to in this case is the focus on Medium. But it doesn't get any not more lazy, and that's not the right way to say that, but being lazy is not going to work because you have to invest your time, you have to put in the effort to understand the technology and the platform, like what I'm doing right now, and of course you're watching this video, so you're putting in the time, but understand that there are do's and don'ts, and the AI stance from Medium, here are the do's. Enhance with personal touch. Disclose that AI is assisting you. Focus on quality. Engage with your readers. Build community. That's what they want you to do over at Medium. That's why they have a whole newsletter platform, and they also have a paywall, meaning that you can pay to be a member of Medium, and you can become part of their part of their partner program, kind of like here on YouTube. I'm a member of the YouTube partner program. I'm getting paid to create this content, or I'm getting paid because advertisers are running ads at the beginning and through and at the end of this content, or maybe displayed around the video. So I'm a member of that partner program, and Medium has that exact same thing. But understand that the big don't is don't publish fully generated articles. Medium emphasizes human storytelling, kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm utilizing AI, but I'm telling you my story about the fact that, guess what? I purchased a book from 1973 and read it so I could understand what and where and how and why the things that are happening today in marketing, the things that are happening today online, to convince people how simple, how easy, right? How lazy you can be and still make money, where it all came from. So I'm sharing with you my journey. And then I also downloaded an image that was an email that I don't actually have, but the email, this was posted on Medium. This was an email that was sent to a lady, and she wrote this article, and she outlined the rules for AI content on Medium. AI-generated writing and paywalls. Again, this is the paywall behind, or Medium has a paywall where you have to become a member if you want to read the articles that were written. So they have a prohibition beginning May 2024, and this is July 2024, stories with AI-generated writing, disclosed or not, are not allowed to be paywalled as part of the Medium Partner Program. Now, how they're enforcing that, I'm not really sure, but maybe they have some mechanism to do that, or maybe it's just the honor system. I really don't know. I haven't dug that deep into it. I will at some point. And you can see here that they are enforcing it, and it says accounts with fully AI-generated writing behind the paywall may have these stories removed and may face revocation of their partner program enrollment, meaning they won't get paid for the stories that they've written that they were getting paid for before. You can see here, removal requirement, definition of AI-generated content. AI-generated writing is defined as the content where the majority, now see here, is where you run into some gray area, and that's what I talk about a lot here on the channel when I'm talking about certain practices that you do for SEO or creating content, clickbait, the fact that you saw my thumbnail and my title and you're watching my video versus the video that brought you here or the video you saw before about the lazy ways from Smart Money Tactics. You know, there's always a little gray area, and you have to understand where they're coming from. So they've defined what their AI-generated content means or what it is. And it says here, the definition of AI-generated writing is defined as content where the majority is created by an AI writing program with minimal or no edits, improvements, fact-checking, or changes. This does not include the use of AI writing tools for outlining, assistance, spelling, or grammar checking. All right? Then it gets into the distribution restrictions. And one of the things that I'm focused on here is I'm using general distribution. Really understand that I'm just posting my articles or my content based upon the content I'm already creating on a blog and or a YouTube channel. And I'm just using I'm using Medium's general distribution or their ability to post to create an account for free like any social media does, just like they do here on YouTube, and then create that content. And then it doesn't go behind the paywall, but it is indexed on Google and people can find it if they're searching. They also have stuff against AI-generated images. You must include a caption identifying them as AI-generated, and all those policies are right there. Again, I've listed some do's and don'ts here. You can read these. You could pause this and understand you're talking about using AI responsibility. You have to disclose AI assistance. You have to edit and improve, comply with distribution guidelines, and then all the captions. But the idea is don't use paywall or don't paywall AI content. Simply and foremost, if you are going to try to become a member of the Medium Partner Program, no, don't use AI to write the content. I mean, that's the answer, right? Down here, I dive in and I talk about, or I continue this conversation, and I think this is something that you should probably do as well to learn more about what I was talking about in that video and the tool that I'm recommending to use Medium, and also understand what white hat is, what gray hat is, what black hat SEO is, because that really gets into the definitions that I started this video with, looking at moral and legal implications, not talking about going to jail, but looking at things and saying, you know, I'm violating copyright law, meaning that I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, not just because there is a law against it, but because someone took their time to make that content. Just like Smart Money Tactics took the time to make his video and show you what he considers 4 lazy ways to generate content and be a money-making affiliate marketer. But straight off the bat, his first lazy way was to literally copy or hijack or steal someone's content. The other ways was to use AI, but there's plenty of people out there, and might even be watching this video, that would argue with me until the sun sets all day long and probably into tomorrow about AI just ripping off content on the internet and it being plagiarism or it's stealing other people's content. And all of that will be debated probably long before I am, or long before or after I am gone from this world. That's what I'm trying to say. Long after I'm dead, they'll probably still be debating that and many other things around what we have today in 2024 as AI develops. But understand that you go back to 1973 and the lazy man's way to riches, and that letter was written, or that ad in the 1979 Ottawa Journal about buying this book and sending a check. And if you didn't like what you got, then he would rip up the check. It was his money back guarantee or risk reversal. All the things that we use in internet marketing today come from marketing and advertising from 73, 60, 50, all the way back to the 1800s, maybe even earlier when people were first deciding to put up a sign and say, hey, I have something for sale. In exchange for this thing that I'm selling, you give me money or whatever is valuable. The barter system, whatever. Understand that these things have been around forever. And that's why I make these videos, to talk about the things that I'm learning, to talk about the things that I'm doing, to talk about the things, or to teach you the things that I'm learning and doing, and talk about the things that matter to me. You know, following the rules to an extent of where I understand and I know how people are gaming the system, and being okay with it, and understanding that there's always going to be that gray area. It's always going to be there. You have to figure out where your line is, and you have to draw it in the sand. You have to look in the mirror and understand, are you okay with going to Instagram and ripping someone's content and then making a few bucks before you get kicked off the platform? Then by all means, I say go for it. Do what makes you happy. Make some money. Go out there, see what works, see what doesn't work. Again, legal, moral issues, the fact that you get kicked off the platform eventually, or you may never, ever get caught, but does that make it right? That's up to you. And at that point, I'll get off my soapbox, because I wanted to share this with you, because it's what I do here on my channel. And if that interests you, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about this style of video, this type of video. I've done them in the past. I'm sure I'll do them again whenever I get a wild hair. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, questions, ideas, thoughts, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.